welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, or welcome in to QuestJunkiesUK if you're one of those lovely potatoes with a GM workshop coming in with that massive raid right out the gates. How are you doing, everybody? I hope you are doing very, very well, and you had yourselves a fantastic, wonderful session. Thanks, Drakam, for the raid. I hope you had a great time, and everyone, welcome in. Perfect timing as we were just getting started. As the music also gets started. Okay, now we are here playing Barovia Beyond, our homebrew Ravenloft campaign, where these bold adventurers are questing through the domains of dread to retrieve the essences, the spirits of the ladies of the Mountain Thane, the Swamp Thane, and the Forest Thane. And once these arch-fey deities are returned to Barovia, then perhaps, if all goes well, the land will be freed and sent back to the material plane, escaping from the mists and the grip of the Dark Lords there. Now, they have... Hey, Westwolf, thank you for the subscription. As you can see, you can get a spin of the wheel if you have a subscription coming in there. So, Westwolf, who would you like a spin of the wheel to go to? Edgar, Bjorn, Esmeralda, or me? Your choice. Now,
not the last one, not the last one.
No, pick me.
Those wonderful, wonderful adventurers down there have successfully navigated the deserts and pyramids and traps of Harakir and rescued the spirit of the Forest Thane, and they are now perched, poised, ready to jump in.
Thank you! Yay!
Ready to grab themselves the mist talisman that will guide them through the mists and into their next domain of dread. That is the Revelia, the corrupted carnival run by the twisted clown that is Hekna.
Heck that guy.
And they are headed that way in just a moment. But before they do, they have a little flashback to get through. As we say, a massive thank you to everyone who's joining us already. Thank you for sticking around from the raid. Those of you, get yourself cozy and just wrapped up against those chilling mists of Ravenloft as we jump in here and into this very special domain of dread that is the Revelia, the twin carnival, the opposite, the mirror image, if you will, of the Witchlight Carnival, which you can also see in about 12 hours' time. As we'll be jumping into that next on our roster. But let us remind ourselves what is going on here. You had defeated the old ringmaster who was defending this area of Barovia, this weakened crossing between the domains of dread, trying to starve Hekna of the only thing he wants, the only thing he responds to, his captive audience. You were hellsbent on getting through and going to confront him anyway, so you battled against the guardians of this crossing. And defeating Cicero and his minions, you grasped the little fluttering red ticket that came out of his robes as he dissipated and was released from his punishment guarding this crossing here. As you grasped it, Edgar stepped forward, ready to cleanse the stone circle, to reconsecrate it in the name of the Swamp Thane, as he pulled the rotted, swampy heart of Baba Lysaga, taken from her lifeless body in Castle Ravenloft, and offered it here, in this sacred place. As he did so, the distant, vague light of the sun, hidden away behind the clouds of Barovia, moved up over the horizon earlier, faster than it should. But it didn't stop there. It sped up, soaring across the sky, round into dusk, impossibly quickly, round and round, flashing across the sky until the barriers between day and night just became a blur, followed quickly by the seasons coming and going over and over again, as you realized that you were slipping into the past, the domain of the Lady of the Swamp Thane. As you cascaded back through time, but not through space, you remained in this location and found yourselves in the Burez River Valley once more, in the stone circle, and standing right there before you was Strad von Zarovich. That is where we left things last time, and that is where we will jump into things here. A huge thank you to all of those people in that pre-reel who make this fabulous stream possible, and all of you lovely people for joining us for it. Thanks for the follow, Aria. And we also want to give a big shout out to the fantastic Emma City Arts who did this beautiful character art for us. Do check her out over on Twitter. Jump into their commissions if you're able, and get yourself some cool stuff for your OCs or your games too. If you are new, coming in from GM Workshop's channel with the raid, the crystals are inspirations which are gifted via the Dream Pie channel points, but everyone is fully stocked at the moment, so we're doing okay. But if you would like to support the channel with a sub or a gifted sub, even if it's just from with your Prime as well, it's free for you, but it's the same support for the channel for us, you can get that spinning of the Wheel of Shenanigans going. Speaking of which, Esmeralda, there's one waiting in the wings for you. Another big shout out to Westwolf Esquire. So let us see just what's in store for Esmeralda. Spinny, spin, spin. Those of you who came from GM's Workshop will love a good spin.
Grow a size.
We shall see.
Giant
Hasn't happened to me. They
Esmeralda
haven't changed size yet.
Bjorn Hardborn, be careful what you wish for as Esmeralda grows and swells.
Yo, dude. I'm
Cool.
desperate.
Yes.
You willed it
Amazing.
into,
At
willed it
last
into
I
being.
changed size.
Finally, a shit
I've been
superpower.
wanting this to happen for ages. So, how does it
Edgar.
actually affect how the game plays, like mechanically? Or am I just big?
Plus a D4 on melee attacks.
Heck
damage.
yeah!
Heck nah,
Ugh.
please. Come on.
The fighter in me.
And Edgar's kind of like double taking. He's like, oh, Strahd's right there. Oh, Esmeralda's huge. Oh, Strahd's right there. Oh, Esmeralda's huge.
So many
Do you go up
towers.
to like my knee at this point?
Yeah, right.
Well, so you grow one size category, right?
Yes.
So you went from like
Medium to
human
large.
size to
Medium to large.
Goliath size.
Oh man, I'm so psyched by this.
You're,
I've
you're
always
like 10
wanted to
feet
be
tall and
taller.
Bjorn feels
Yes.
short for once.
Yeah.
New size category. Who dis? Okay.
New year, new size category.
Okay. Yeah. Glow ups are so last year. It's all about the grow ups now.
I could feel that coming.
I took the scenic.
Someone
I
had
took
to
the
say
scenic
it.
route. I took the scenic route. Okay.
Holy shit. Esmeralda, I know we just got one kind of a cool fight, but did you level up? Because you're like 10 feet tall now.
I'm full of confidence.
Brimming with determination.
Exactly. There's nowhere else to put it. It's just got to go into my body somewhere.
Okay.
Man,
So-
maybe I should go undead.
As time
The way to
stops, as time stops flying by, seeming to have elongated and stretched Esmeralda as she went flying
It's like
through
the opposite Benjamin
the
Button.
continuum. Aphis Cannon. You find yourself stood there in the stone circle, faced with Strahd himself. But he isn't looking at you. He doesn't
Said he
even
seemed to see
seem
us. Oh,
doesn't even seem to notice you. He's holding up one
We all
hand.
there?
Yes. The three of you. The Yorkshireman's gone.
I thought it was just Edgar for a second because he was the one holding the heart.
And he's holding up one hand as if in a mock wave, facing the river and the ruins below. Except you do a double take. As you see Berez as you've never seen it before. They aren't ruins. The once boggy marshes now have a village standing upon them. And the river is gone. The muddy bed lays ripped into the earth, but there's no water in it. None at all. Strahd lets out a low breath and closes his open hand into a fist. As you catch a glimpse of his face, you feel the blood leave your cheeks. You have never seen him so angry. And then you hear it. At first, it sounds like a storm, or perhaps the thundering of a distant army. But no. You all look south, and there, upriver towards the mountains, roaring down the hillsides, is an unholy torrent of water. How do you react?
I swing my arm through a rock next to me to see if I'm interacting with the environment at all. Do I
Okay.
hit the rock?
You can grab hold of one of the stones of the stone circle, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can interact with things, so you don't have to be concerned. My
Great,
concern goes
so-
up a level.
A size category, if you will.
Indeed. My concern is now large.
So the water's headed towards us. Are there rocks between us and the water?
You're in the stone circle still.
And then
Ready?
where's the water coming from?
Up,
from the
south.
outside?
Yeah, down from the mountains.
So-
Down, yeah,
Okay.
towards where the Amber Temple is.
I put my back. No. So I guess I go to a rock, so I can be behind it as the water comes towards me. So hopefully it'll just part the water.
So yeah, Esmeralda
tall
just
are the rocks?
grabs it's stone circle like Stonehenge size. So
Can I climb
Esmeralda
up?
Yeah, dude.
grabs onto one, starts to try climbing.
Oh, that's a good
Bjorn
idea.
goes rushing towards one of the other ones. Edgar, what do you do?
I use like my sword whip to and launch myself
Okay.
up to a tree.
You all desperately
Well,
try
holy
to
shit! Is
do.
everyone climbing? Because I'm wearing heavy armor.
You all desperately try to get out of the water's path, but you are not fast enough. The water slams into Berez, drowning out the screams of the villagers. The water hits you, soaks you to the bone, and knocks the air out of you. But just before it washes you out of the Weaver's shrine, time stops again and begins once more to hurtle backwards. This time it's a shorter journey, as the sun arcs across the sky twice. And 2 days before, you find yourselves in the dead of night. We should... Strahd walks into the circle, and his face falls in horror. You follow his gaze down into Berez, and you can see the bonfire. You can hear the final few screams of a woman being burned alive. And time moves backwards again. Just once, the sun flashes across the sky. The day before, it's dusk, and Strahd stands with a woman. Esmeralda, you recognize her immediately. It's Serena, the one you helped save from the village of Barovia, delivered to her love over in the sanctity of the holy pond, away from Strahd's clutches. But she's here, with Strahd, in the circle, as he coos to her. Come, my love. Let us go, and I shall give you all you have dreamed of. Irina smiles widely, her eyes shining with unfamiliar joy. Then her smile falters, but only a little. My family, she says to him. I know they'll never understand us, but I must at least say goodbye. I meet you here tonight. Strahd frowns, but bows low. Kisses Serena's hand. What are a few more hours after centuries of waiting? Very well. Of course. My love, tonight. Again, time slips by. The clouds moving so quickly overhead it hurts your eyes to look at them. How many years are passing? Hundreds, at least. Finally it slows to a stop again. Berez is nothing more than a collection of huts on the riverbank. But that's nothing compared to the scene before you. 5 young Mapak, the same species as Edgar, are lashed to the surrounding stones, each wearing hides and foliage. Edgar, you immediately recognize them as priestesses of the Ladies of the Thanes. And you clench your jaw, knowing what's about to come. Of the Mapaks lashed to the stones, 4 are already dead. Their chests open, their hearts gone. Strahd stands in the center of it all, and the witch, Baba Lysaga, at his side. His face bears no sympathy, no emotion. The last priestess breathes heavily, her shoulders bent at strange angles. She cries and whispers. Edgar, you recognize what she's saying in Druidic. They are gone. Left us. My ladies are dead. Baba Lysaga stalks forward, plunges a dagger into the priestess, cuts out the last heart needed to desecrate this holy ground. She turns, reverently passing it to Strahd with a manic grin, and watches as the Dark Lord accepts this gift and the corruption of this site of the Swamp Thane. Thankfully, time slips again, undoing the horrible scene, this time somehow faster than before. You're surprised when the clouds break and a beam of sunlight shines down upon you for the first time in months, Esmeralda. Bjorn, Edgar, the first time ever?
Holy shit, what's that, aliens?
Berez deconstructs on the river. For a flash, you see an army on a distant hill and a dragon, its silver scales catching the sunlight, dashing across the open sky. When time finally stops again, you're surprised to see Baba Lysaga standing before you. She seems out of place in this bright, serene world of ages past, but she's different. She's not a memory. She sees you. She stalks towards you, Edgar, as you are holding the heart. You don't react in time. Just as she's about to reach towards you, Edgar, an arm bursts through her chest, and the hag cries out in surprise and pain as the hand emerges, clutching the old witch's rotten heart. You blink and find that your own hand is still outstretched, meeting the other one halfway. Baba Lysaga's form melts away. Behind where she stood, holding her heart, is a young Mapak with yellow flowers in her spines and fur. Sorry, I was thinking the Tarina's one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her dark fur drifting about her brow, as if she was floating underwater. She shifts, becoming more human-like, but with long-tipped ears and a distinct fey feel about her features. As you see her hair, the fur elongate into long hair, you see the Lady of the Swamp Thane standing before you, and her lips stretch to reveal a Cheshire grin of rows and rows of shark-like teeth. She brings Baba Lysaga's heart to her grinning lips and takes a bite. And the vision drifts and disappears around you. The mists of Ravenloft rushing in, taking over, concealing. And you are all left alone, standing in the stone circle in present day. The heart and the Lady of the Thane, nowhere to be found.
Was that what was supposed to happen?
Sorry, that happened, right? That actually happened? That was all in the past?
Well,
Edgar, does anything feel different?
Did we change the past?
Edgar is mainly looking for a talisman of some kind, some like sign, some answer.
Who has the red carnival ticket?
I think Edgar picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As the Lady of the Swamp Thane disappears into a kind of dark, wispy mist, it spirals and swirls as if a breeze has caught hold of it and is tearing it away, but it goes towards you and siphons into that red ticket. And you know, it is now the talisman you need to traverse the mists towards the carnival, the Revelia.
Everyone? Would you like to see a show?
I suppose. I suppose there's nothing else to be done here.
I kind of hate clowns, but I guess we have to go.
What, afraid they won't put a smile on your face, Bjorn?
No, it's not that. It's just they're all faking, man. They're covered in makeup. They're not real clowns. They're just guys in makeup.
Well, judging by the ones we saw just now.
Oh, actually, yeah, they might actually be fucking real clowns, now that I think about it. They might have been born with red noses and teeth. And razor-sharp teeth. You know, like clowns do.
when we find out, our path leads to them, it seems, so...
The new ancestry coming from a third-party publisher near you.
Oh, God.
Clownborn.
New playable ancestry.
Oh, my God.
Just
I'm
a
an Oath of Vengeance clown. My name is It.
quick pause there. So while we were in the thick of things there, the dwarf down under came raiding in as well. Thank you, dwarf down under.
Welcome.
Pleasure. Welcome in.
Yeah, brother.
Sorry if there was only anything triggering in that. There was a bit of a moment. But welcome in, regardless. Shout out to them. Everyone, give them a follow. Hope you had yourselves a great session. Hey, Bolly, how you doing, mate? Did that work? Oh, sorry, hang on. I also gave one to GM Workshop for raiding in before, so it's got to wait for that to time out there for a second there. Just a moment, Mr. Down Under. We shall give you that shout out in a second. Thanks for raiding in. Everyone, do jump in the giveaway. We have the fantastic magical markets from Scarlet Song, speaking of awesome people from Down Under. And they have a wonderful collection of mini encounters and NPCs for shopping escapades in your D&D campaigns. Play them as one-shots, tie them together into a little mini campaign, or drop them into your bigger campaigns. ! Enter, like our good friends Booklover and Bolly there, and you'll have the chance to win that awesome collection from the fantastic Scarlet. And do check out her Patreon as well. One of the few that I am following, which should speak to its merits there. Definitely.
How many do you follow? Because I just followed 2.
3. And that's what
Damn, who's your 3?
there's Scarlet's, and there is a couple of music ones as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
I just do NADPod and Hey Riddle Riddle.
nice.
I'm a bitch for podcasts.
Nadpod is the is Murph from what, Dimension 20?
Yeah,
right?
Murph from Dimension 20 and College Humor. Murph, Emily, Caldwell from Drawfee, and Jake from Jake and Amir.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really good.
I've been meaning to check it out because that's Sam, who's like playing for the first time in our Out of Risk game. That's what got her into D&D was Nadpod. So
Yeah, I
need
feel
to-
like before I played my first game of D&D, I listened to like days worth of D&D content.
Right, there we go. Let's roll these sleeves up as we go into another domain of dread here. So yes, indeed,
Hopefully it won't be as hot as the last one.
the
I hate sand. It just gets everywhere.
come on, left it behind us. It's gone. It's gone.
It's course, it gets everywhere. I hate clowns. They're course, they get everywhere.
So, let's see if that shout out has timed down properly yet. I'm trying, Dwarf Down Under. Shout
Is he
out.
still in chat? Because he said he had to go.
Oh, fair. Well, I
Yeah.
shall shout out regardless.
Got a bail for a post-session chat.
Nah, yeah, no, it's got the detox. Has that worked? Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
Mhm.
Everyone, do jump in there, give them a follow. Little thing on your screen. Hey, Glad, how you doing? There we go. Jump in on that, everybody. Oh, right. So, let us continue. So, yeah, you have been on this wild ride. Slight motion sickness, probably. And you do find yourselves back in Barovia. A light sky, but no sun anymore. Esmeralda, would you like to explain the concept of sunlight to these two?
How much do I remember, actually?
Hmm?
How much do I remember about sunlight?
Oh,
I lost those memories.
Yeah, you have
when I died.
memories. You have memories from the material plane too, though.
Okay, I thought I'd forgotten them all when I died.
Wait,
You
so
have-
does
you have-
the great ball
you
of
have- you
fire
have
go
glimpses,
around
right?
us, or do we go around the great ball of fire?
Still up for debate over here, apparently.
Look, I just want to know if it's heliocentric or geocentric. Bjorn, where did you read that book?
No, actually, that's a legit question. Is wild space heliocentric?
If there are other planets that also go around the sun,
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I'm
presumably.
not sure what the solar body is in wild space. I've only gone from Faerun out.
look, I don't, want to really insult our geocentric flat earthers in the chat, but it doesn't make sense to have a geocentric universe model, all right? Giant bodies can't be around smaller bodies. We don't have that pull.
Cosmic Llama has followed for those wise words. Thank you, Cosmic Llama.
Look, hot take.
Although I'm not sure if
Copernicus.
I'm not sure what the deal is with the delay actually with chat at the moment. They might be unfollowing immediately as quickly as possible.
The Catholic Church is on my ass for this, and they're gonna lock me in a room with my telescope.
Bjornernicus. Okay. Now.
Bjorn only kiss.
Not what I heard. Have to ask the Tarrasque about that. Okay, now. Hey, Rishi, how you doing, mate? Oh, yep, we have words of agreement in.
Yeah, boy.
These three.
Cheers, Cosmic. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so I'll just start the boy thing again. I found out which YouTuber it was that was doing it, but they don't do the boy. They just do the they just replace man with boy. It's like Spider Boy, Iron Boy.
Oh, was it like a specific guy? Because I just thought like the entire world just automatically came up with boy.
I didn't catch the. No, it was a Japanese like game YouTuber.
Oh,
playing shitty mobile games. Yeah. But he just kept saying it. He's like, "Oh, I'm Spider Boy now." But he was just saying Spider Boy. He wasn't saying boy like my kids did. So I don't know where my kids got the Flavor Flav from. But I'm very proud. I'm very proud.
They're into wacky shit here.
And I have shown them the clip of Flavor Flav doing it. No, it's fine.
Nice.
They've got to understand the roots and where they came from. Yeah. Right. So, dear friends.
Okay, cool. So, are we in clown territory now?
No, you're in the Stone
yet.
Circle
We're
across the river
still-
from
yeah.
Berez, the ruins of Berez, in the swamp at the moment.
Should
Are we still
rest?
soaking wet?
Say again, sorry?
Are we still wet?
I'll say
It depends what you're into.
the aggressive passage of time. It was like a good blow dryer.
Alright.
Are we still bloodied
My
and?
silk sash is ruined. Yeah. How
Are we
long
still
would it
bloodied
take?
and
Was it
dead?
time enough for us to have a long rest?
Was that
Centuries,
part of that was
centuries
restful to
long
you?
rest. Let's just see. Soon, Bolly, soon.
Just give it a second. I'm gonna cue up the Krusty the Clown doing that song.
So, let me find. Actually, there was something I meant to add in here. I forgot. Let me quickly find that. Now, Edgar, last time you guided little Mistwalker that you are. Last time you guided our friends here through to Harakir, you had to go to the outskirts of Barovia and into the mists. But as Cicero, the ex-ringmaster of the carnival, had told you, this particular spot is a weak point, a crossing point. And as you grip onto this charged, empowered mist talisman that is the ticket, you can see, as you start talking about the next move, you can see the mists forming around the stone circle. Even here, in the almost in the middle of Barovia.
Ooh. We may have access very quickly. Let's see, and Edgar is trying to he's trying to essentially pray to the Thanes a bit to really feel that source of concentrated.
Okay. So you're going to go to the main stone of the circle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you go to the main stone, the focal point of the stone circle, and the ladies of the Thanes don't ask for kneeling or anything like that, right? It's just
No.
like a physical contact, so that you put a paw up on the stone. And what do you say?
Lady of the Swamp, heed the tales she tells you. for forgotten stories flows through her bayou. Her wisdom is unmatched as she speaks through swamp azalea. Allow us a path to visit the Revalia.
This boy came prepared.
Mason, did you compose that?
Yes,
Did.
yes.
He did.
You always have
That
to
was
be
off the
prepared.
dome, man. That would be crazy.
I'm not that smart.
Using one of those new AI chat bots.
Yeah.
Mason's actually always been an AI, yeah.
The mushrooms
We
are
really
second
couldn't get a third
habitat.
for the show.
Okay, so you reach out and you feel your fur shifting as a wind swirls around the stone circle. And as you open your eyes, again, you see those mists of Ravenloft have closed in, completely obscuring the view of the Berez Valley.
On the top of Elsa's head.
I don't know. Did you pop a squat, or what's going on?
No, I'm standing
Well,
there.
She's 10 feet tall. She's not taller than the stones.
No. And as the mists swirl around, like in a circular motion around the circle, the stone circle, you see them go completely opaque and then start to thin again. And as they are starting to go thinner, you see dark shapes through the mist. Taller than Esmeralda. But you don't mind losing this one, Esmeralda, because they are tree trunks.
I still feel a rivalry.
Just start chopping trees down. And you find yourselves in a forest. As you look around, down from the forest surrounding you, the stones are gone. Just the cold mist slinking through the trees. And as these dark emerald-toned canopied leaves tower over you, despite the claustrophobic density of these trees and the undergrowth that clusters around the trunks, the forest is eerily quiet. The soil is damp from recent rain and smells pleasantly earthy, tinged with an aroma of decay. But that comes from natural sources, the many spongy mushrooms that cover the forest floor. Edgar Sporlax jumps out. He's like, "Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to. How you doing? Yeah."
I don't get jealous, Sporlax.
Ah, I thought you found some more campestries.
Sporlax, you're the only one here. I'm sorry.
And you're still our favorite.
That cry echoes through the trees. It's like, "Am I?"
My living shadow just slinks into until it's like just a puddle like right under my feet. It's just like you can't be scared, man. You're like the spookiest thing in the world.
There is some natural light trying to creep through, but it's mostly blacked out by the trees.
Oh, that might be the mythological sun you told us about.
Mythologically, you saw it.
I don't know what I saw, man. I'm pretty weak right now. I'm bloody, man.
Sure, we're all not the best shape at the moment.
The little bits of light that do manage to get through cast long, unnatural shadows across the dirt path. The silhouettes of branches reaching out like long, taloned hands. What do you do?
Is there a path anywhere?
No. noticeably. No, I mean
You said it was natural light.
there's like a dirt path kind of. There's a break in the foliage that you could follow. Yes,
Is there
beyond
unnatural light,
No.
possibly from a carnival?
Not immediately visible. No.
First, I take out my ticket to see if there's any waft in the wind of it pointing in a direction.
Like a guidebook on top with a little map.
It fucking animates like Clippy's like, follow me, my friends.
Right.
No, it's magnetized. You like put it in some water and it starts to like move towards the target.
No. But
It feels the call of its master.
Edgar, with your experience of Domains of Dread and the mist walking you've done, it is very difficult not to go where the Dark Lord wants you to go in a Domain of Dread.
Fair enough.
So you're pretty confident whichever way you start walking, you're good.
Well, everyone, we just have to start walking. And pat, pat,
Lead the
pat,
way.
pat, 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 pat.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Ah!
I
Branches.
mean, I can detect
Ooh,
good and
watch
evil.
yourself.
I can just check which way the evil is.
Yeah, I'm not used to my body this big. I'm very awkward
Bjorn,
suddenly.
there was malevolence all around. So
You're very comforting, Edgar. Thank you.
I'm gonna burn one of my 6 divine sense to detect good and evil and just try to figure out where the most evil is.
You're going that way. Is there a range on that?
Never mind. It's only 60 feet. It's not
It'd be useful if there's lots of, a concentrated chunk of people 50 feet. That's good to know.
Yeah,
think
actually, okay, you know
clouds-
what? I will burn that boy. Within
you
60
think
feet,
clowns
are we?
are the greatest evil, Bjorn?
Yeah, it's those
Exactly. Which way
clowns,
is the evil's
then
evil?
kings of hell.
There's Asmodeus, clowns. They're the true puppet masters.
Challenge
Yeah.
rating 31.
As you start to make your way, nervously babbling along amongst yourselves.
Nervously. We're
What?
not nervous.
I was trying to explain it away. Stupidly babbling away to yourselves. There you go.
I swear
I
there's
mean,
evil somewhere.
Yeah, I got nothing. You're right.
You find a larger break through the foliage. And Edgar, despite the coverings of moss and the overgrown nature of the tree right beside this larger space, there's definitely an essence of life to it. Almost like tree ants that you've come across before, although the last one of those was the cursed one up on top of Yester Hill. But
Good memories.
you've met good ones before as well. And you think this might be a moonbow? A type of ant, kind of animated tree folk, but this one looks like it hasn't moved for a very long time. And if you reach out to it, you can hear on the edge of your hearing just this very faint muttering. Steam and fire.
And anyone in chat make that up because I didn't catch a word of that.
Steam and fire are the only words that you hear, Edgar. And
Do
the
we hear that
rest,
as well, or just Edgar?
you can hear the sound, but you can't make out any meaning to it. It's that same kind of druidic language.
Edgar?
Edgar kind of like peeks closer, like, steam and fire? Are there fires that threaten you?
It continues to kind of mumble on quite, unintelligibly. Cosmic Llama, that's a big question. It's a long answer. We're not in Barovia anymore. We are beyond.
I have a small dog that
Still a valid
yips.
question,
I don't
though.
think we're in Barovia anymore.
Oh, there's that. Have you guys heard any of those Coast Contra freestyles? One of them has an amazing Wizard of Oz scheme in it, and it's so good. It's so
Nice.
good.
Never heard of it, but I will look it up later.
You should. It's fucking great.
I've never seen a moonbow in this state, but they're not cooperating with me.
They're hostile, or doesn't do very much to me.
They're in a trance, and they mention steam and fire, so I don't know if that's something to be wary of in this forest, but
Are
especially
there any
with
marks or burns on the trunk that we can see?
Nothing new, nothing recent. There's actually
What about nearby?
there's actually something interesting for Bjorn and Edgar. There is a bit of a break in the trees because of this open ground where things haven't regrown, although the low-lying undergrowth has quickly crept back across this open space and reclaimed it. The bit of sky that you can see above seems to be jeweled. There are little points of sparkling light. And then that light that was coming down through the trees, casting those long shadows, you see the source of it. A huge, luminous disc slowly emerging over the tree line into the space above this opening. As, for the player's benefit, a full moon emerges into the sky. Now, Edgar and Bjorn, you were aware of some form of illumination. There was something behind the clouds of Barovia at night as well, but you never saw it clearly, and you've never seen stars before.
Look, so that's the sun, right? That's like the whole thing you're talking about.
The
Bjorn.
sun is the daytime version.
Oh shit.
Have you never heard of the moon? Have they ever heard of the moon?
Have we?
Like I say, you were aware of some form of illumination at night, but yeah, you have never seen it.
All about the moon.
It's weird that there are no, that there's no ceiling of clouds just perpetually around us all the time.
Don't be
It
alarmed.
is.
It's quite far away.
It's
It's
kind of
much-
cool.
less blinding, but very pretty to look at, indeed.
Oh yeah, that sun one hurt my eyes.
Yeah,
Although-
don't look straight into that. That might cause
Es-
some problems.
Esmeralda, you say that, but this moon is different. It almost feels like it's leering down from above, and
We
it
have
is.
3 days to save this place.
Don't get the reference. Sorry.
You know the reference?
No, what is that?
It's the Legend of
Oh,
Zelda
that-
thing.
I've
It's like that
Never played a Zelda game in my
giant
life.
moon with like the
Ah.
creepy smile on it.
Never
We have 2
played
days
any
to
of
save
them.
the world. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's my favorite one. Anyway.
That isn't one of Is that one of Shigeru's? My buddy Shigeru?
No, it's
Okay,
not.
I
It's
see.
Alnuma. I think the first one he did.
If it ain't Shigeru, I don't care. My boy.
It's my favorite
boy.
Zelda game. Anyway, I'm glad that you guys at least got my reference.
We are now too
Yes,
nerdy
yes.
for me to understand.
Miyamoto, the guy that made Mario.
Oh.
And who I met in Chicago Airport.
Your bro.
tight.
Could have had a deep dish
Personal friends.
together.
I was
Oh, yes,
trying-
deep dish, the soup of pizza.
This is a
Okay,
fantastic.
so hold on. So we see the moon.
Yes. Now,
Did you
it
say
is.
that we saw some other lights?
But Esmeralda, this stars.
Okay.
Esmeralda, you are slightly freaked out the faint memories that you have from your time in the before death times, as this moon is quote unquote a little too close for comfort.
No. I don't like this.
3 days, 3 days.
Is that the moon going to fall on us?
Dawn of the
It's,
first day.
Bjorn,
We have like 72 hours before it falls on us. Is it going to like, smile at us at some point? Like, what's the deal with this moon?
It's uncomfortably large.
That's what she did.
Edgar's still looking at, like, in awe of the moon
Aw.
and stars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, we like totally wolf out. Can I have a free shift?
Yeah.
We
Sweet.
can,
Yeah, you may. Yes, you may.
I'll save it for when we're in a fight, but sweet.
when we restore the sites, we'll bring this back to Barovia. These skies.
Hope so.
Dude, my parents are
And
going to
perhaps
lose
a
their shit.
slightly smaller moon.
So, as you cross over into the trees on the opposite side again, leaving the moon bow behind, the trees on this side are starting to thin a little.
I suppose you're going the right direction.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
walk towards the
Continue.
thing.
Yeah.
Has anything else
Continue
changed?
forward.
As the trees start to thin, you can see ahead of you brightly coloured awnings of various tents and sizes appearing up above the tree line, and looming behind them a massive red tent, much larger than the others.
Is that also a moon, or what are we doing here?
It's very clearly a tent. Bjorn knows tents.
All right. You call that a tent? This is a tent.
Esmeralda smacks Bjorn. Like, we're gonna make a top dollar. Like,
She doesn't realize how strong she is. So it's probably like, oomph.
oh
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I lose my last 20 HP.
Not that hard.
Knocks that shift right out of you.
No.
No.
My 10 HP.
As you emerge from the edge of this forest, in front of you is an imposing, twisting, iron-wrought archway. Atop it, illuminated letters glow red, reflecting off the thick forest fog, making the letters difficult to read. Night has fallen like a thick blanket, and the full moon grins down from the misty sky, a little too close for comfort. There it is. There it is.
Is this a reference to a different thing that happened to Esmeralda?
No, her trauma's more with mist than with moons.
Okay.
As you approach, the sounds of laughter and the smell of popcorn spill out, and the lit-up sign atop the archway blinks once, twice. You are now near enough to read the words, the Revelia. And I shall now bring you onto the screen that chat has been looking at the whole time.
Okay, sweet. Before we do anything else, do we still have all the goofy buffs that we
Oh,
had from
cool.
last week's rolls?
No.
Oh shit. Because like one of them was like one free instant long rest, which would be great. The other one was the next time I heal myself, I also heal the people closest to me,
Am
just
I
geographically close to me. Those are good.
Am I still Oopsal strength? If not, I can take this out. If there's an override. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take away Usal charisma.
But Bjorn, let's say you triggered that long rest at the end of the fight, which you probably would
Okay,
instinctively would have done.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do the long rest button then.
Mhm.
Reset maximum HP. Yes.
Wait, you
sir.
can do long rest?
Only,
just Bjorn?
no, only Bjorn, yeah,
Okay.
because he
Right.
got that from the thing.
Right.
I forgot.
Um,
I also had increased con stats, so my HP just dropped.
Eesh.
It's okay. There's nice cozy places to stay here.
right. So cozy, I can tell. They seem like they're having a great time inside.
Well, funny you should say
Oh,
that, Edgar, because the sounds of the Revelia do start to spill out into the forest.
Do we still have that pouch of platinum from before?
Yeah.
How much platinum is in a pouch?
Oh, I said last week. you gotta catch those things, dude.
You
think
didn't
I
say it
would-
last week.
I did.
was
I
100.
very definitely did.
100?
100. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that you'd look it up later. My bad.
That's okay. I had it. It was right. It was in the Wild Magic Surge. It was right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, I said it. No, I didn't say it when it appeared, but when you picked it up when you
Okay.
looked at the body and it was there.
My bad. My bad.
No worries, nice. So, as the sounds of the carnival spill out, it sounds quite a happy, joyous place. You hear laughter and whoops and hollers and the sounds of revelry going on through the gates here. And as you step forward, it's going to pop up here. There we go. Yes, just inside, to the left and right of the gate, are two statues depicting a tall clown with his face hidden behind a mask. Slapped onto the midriff of one statue is a poster with the same figure and mask as the statues, except the mask is animated and moving, winking jovially. The statues are gold from head to toe, and every few seconds they change the pose that they're holding. A sound emanates from the statues in synchronicity. Welcome, my weary, winsome, wondrous visitors. Rolly-roon Voravalia. Please, do look around. Partake in the games, in the treats. There are no limits here. Whatever you can dream is yours. Just don't forget to smile.
I start smiling immediately.
I whispered to Esmeralda and
Yes.
and Edgar, do we want to like fuck off for like 8 hours and come back like fresh as a
Wouldn't that be a
daisies?
bad idea? We don't know where to stay though.
That's true, yeah.
No.
I asked the clown mask, hey, mask on pole or whatever. Is there a inn or a hole or a hotel, a Holiday Inn, something?
Hole, hotel. One of the three is fine.
You're talking to the poster?
Wasn't the poster talking to us?
The voice emanated from both statues at once.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I was talking to the statues. Okay.
There is no response.
Okay, so it's like an automated message then.
Ah,
Now,
only in a tiny manner.
as you pass between the statues and glimpse into the carnival itself, before you is this wondrous, vibrant scene. Sweethearts stroll hand in hand, munching on delectable treats. Creatures and persons of all kinds walk around with smiles on their faces. Laughter rings in the air. Strangely dressed clowns with brightly coloured hair and outfits roam through the crowds. Everywhere there are many tents and buildings, most emblazoned with colourful signatures. Signage. In the distance, a huge red tent that you'd seen before looms at the centre of the carnival. Its spires piercing the misty veil overhead. You also catch a glimpse of a glittering Ferris wheel. Both the tent and the wheel appear hazy, like a mirage. Half hidden behind a nearby tent close to the gate, sitting on the ground with an arm clamped around their own waist, there is a humanoid figure beckoning you over.
Yeah, might as well.
Eh? Bjorn?
Yes.
If you see my smile go down, tell me a joke, okay?
Capitalism. That's the joke. Yours Tide 5 is not good.
Single tear.
10 clowns just group onto Dwoyon and just take him out.
No!
Thrown out of the gate.
This is why I had capitalism!
Okay. As you make your way over there, the figure, almost beckoning you still, draws back into the shadows of the tent. Sorry, just a second.
He watches from his giant coat or something. This sounds very sus.
Well, we're like going over there, right? We're just making our way downtown.
Edgar.
We have nowhere else to go, right? We're looking for
Yeah,
places
yeah.
to stay.
Walking towards them.
No problem.
Let's go, buddy.
Okay.
Oh no, music change.
That's okay. Let's just sorting that out there. Okay. So yes, you make your way over towards the figure, and as you do so, they kind of drop back into the shadows even deeper, but still, gesturing you over. As you get closer and make out the form, you see a lean, muscled elf peering out from the heavy shadows cast by the red velvet tent. Her dark clothing blending her further into the darkness. Her face is painted with elaborate patterns, masked by makeup, and her athletic clothing is ripped at the side. Her hand is clearly pressed over a wound. She leans further back into the shadows before she speaks. Hey, you look new here. I can tell because you're still looking at everything as if it's delightful. Trust me, it's not. I was once dazzled by it all too. That's how I ended up here, with my brother. He's still here. I'm trying to find him. I'll do whatever it takes to get him away from here. The name's Marlowe. And you are?
Hey, I'm Bjorn. Are you alright? You're holding your wound pretty badly.
Oh, it's nothing. A small thing.
Do you want me to, like, zap that better for a bit, or...?
Here you are, by the way. I'll show you the picture.
Oh, she's cool.
Oh, she's cool.
Aww.
Oh god, everything else around there is
makeup,
not
though, I
cool
don't
though.
Do you want me to, like, fix that up for you? I can, like, do a little bit of healing. What's my healing ability called? Touch hands.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands, yeah.
Touch hands is when you high five somebody.
Yeah. Do you want to do you want me to high five your wound there?
Look up,
Heck
look
yeah,
up, high five.
wounds.
Okay. You see that she kind of begrudgingly nods. You see how many points you're going to put in there?
How many points do you need to close up that wound? I don't know. I'll like give her
It's
5 then.
Like poke her until it looks better. An HP at a time.
I'll give her 5. Is 5 enough? Is 5
Yes.
HP good?
She winces. Thank you.
I'm just doing like what's that thing where you like solder wounds? Is that what it's called?
Cauterize?
Soldering?
Cauterize.
Yeah, cauterize. I'm just cauterizing the
You're
wounds.
soldering wounds. I think we have some issues here.
How else am I
Unless
gonna
it's a
cauterize?
warforged, in which case probably fine.
Nobody's going to catch Lilith. She got an natural 20 and everyone's getting like 1s and 2s and 4s.
The rules have been dire. It's
Gone.
true.
Gone. Let me just put a couple of these on. This should be okay. There we are. Let's try that one too. Okay. So, she looks thankful. And she's like, How can I help you? What is it you're looking for? What has brought you here? I feel sorry for you all.
Edgar?
We are curious about more information about the Revalia itself, about Hecna.
And you say we're new.
Well,
What are we for exactly?
Just a
By the way.
lowdown.
and she kind of looks sorrowfully at you,
It
Esmeralda, and
does.
she's like, You You have plenty of time to find out.
Now, now hold on. Don't be all spooky.
There's-
Just tell us.
Well, I don't know what you're looking for. What are you talking about?
What's gonna happen to us here? Are we going to like get jumped by clowns in an alley?
The
I really don't like clowns.
This part is called the Jamboree. It is the safest part of the Revalia. Certain areas are more dangerous than others. But, you know, and she looks down, injuries are still quite commonplace
What
here.
happened to you?
Oh, it was one of those stupid healing machines. Ironically.
A healing machine?
Yes, there are these automatons of all shapes and sizes here. There are those that careen about the place. They have health potions, but they often cause more damage than they offer for sale in healing.
Let's create a
Understood.
business model, create the problem, then offer a solution to solve it.
So you took a health potion and it burnt up your insides, or?
No, it's just one of them came careening through the crowd and smashed into me.
Oh,
Look,
yeah, they'll
What?
do that.
you saw the statues, the poster?
Indeed.
Yeah, so that's also an automaton?
No, that is an image of Hecna. He controls this place, and he's always watching the guests. If you see him, or his posters, he sees you. Look, nobody
Such
arrives here
hospitality.
by chance, even if you are not aware of what you're looking for. He wants you here. Death is the easiest way out. But sometimes even that doesn't work. Esmeralda's like,
In there. Yeah.
Girl, please.
Look. If you can help me find my brother, I will help you do whatever it is you're looking for in any way that I can, but I do believe the only way we're going to get out of here is to take Hector on. And I've heard rumors. Some kind of vehicle that used to be able to pierce the boundary through the forest, bringing carnival goers back and forth before Hecna closed off. Did you try to go back through the forest?
We haven't tried to go back yet.
No. You can't. There's a magical barrier. You will be repulsed, returned here. Whichever way you turn through the trees, you will end up at those gates. I'm sorry.
Great, normal Mistwalker stuff.
But there was this machine, this transport of some kind. And Edgar, you think back to that wide patch of open ground and the tree scared of steam and fire.
Right.
Seems that the vehicle used to careen through the forest there.
All right.
Look, if you need rest, the hostel is the best place. It
I
is
think we do.
safest, and if you need food, sustenance, the stuff sold in the food court is mostly safe to eat.
Mostly.
Yes.
Better than not.
Look, it is not safe to talk too much here. I'm going to go look for my brother. Please do
How
what
can
you
we
need
find your
to
brother if you
do.
want to help?
It's okay.
What-
I need to. Please, I will.
At least tell us his name.
Good question. What was this one?
Sorry. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Marlo
Have my inner dot.
and
Yeah.
Christopher Marlowe.
Kevin.
Her name is Marlo. Yes. And,
Right. His name's gotta be Christopher.
Oh, it doesn't actually say. Rude.
Interesting.
When was the
Bob.
last you seen him?
Dear Bob.
Question.
Bobby Marlowe.
Actually, let's go with Christopher. I like that.
Christmas.
Also, my father's
Let me
name.
just make sure. Christopher Marlowe. Yep, English playwright. Exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, one of Shakespeare's contemporaries. Yeah.
I hear he speaks
Or
like a
Shakespeare
pentameter.
himself.
Mm.
It'd be funny if I was like anti-conspiracy about the heliocentricity and then just really went hard on Christopher Marlowe being Shakespeare.
Hey, pick your fights, man. Pick your fights.
Yeah.
Now,
I can hear the unsubbing.
so she turns. Look, as I say, it is too dangerous to talk here. Let us meet again later at the Lost and Found. Locke there is a friend, and he has more information about something you should keep an eye on. The moon. It is a marker of Hegna's mood. And woe betide all of us if it ever turns to a blood moon.
We're going to see Blood Moon. I'm sure it's very cool. Sorry.
And she's like, please, be safe. Things here are not what they seem. Clutching her side, she stumbles off around the edge of the tent into a crowd.
Bye.
See you.
Is there like a large guide map somewhere we can look at that shows us where to go to the hostel?
So you're going to go out into the crowd?
Smiling.
Yes.
Okay, doke. Let me try something here. But Marlowe. Esmeralda, can you give me a history check?
I can indeed. Let's see. That's gonna be 15.
Okay. There was something about Marlowe's attire that reminded you of your old monster hunting days. And you recognize the get-up now when you you stop to think about it for a moment. And she is one of the fabled clown hunters.
Really?
Indeed.
How much do you know about the clown hunters?
That's
They're fabled.
They are a very specific subset of the
It's
monster
definitely a
hunting
niche.
community. Yes. And they were focused on, in olden times, and this must be related to this transport that she was talking about that used to go out and collect people to bring them into the carnival. They used to combat the clowns and the forces of this evil Ravenloft carnival that you had heard about, but the first time you're traveling here. And they used to they go out into the material plane and scoop people up, much like the werewolves with Barovia and the evil Vistani that were in your extended family.
Well, we're not related. We don't talk.
And the the clown hunters were there to combat their effects and their incursions into the material plane. Rare to see one here in Ravenloft.
I'm sad to realize this after she left. I feel like I found a kindred spirit.
Fair. So I'm just trying to find something. Where did that go? Don't worry, Marin, you will get a map.
Okay. Yay.
Oh, will you get a map?
That song starts to play.
Yay.
No one loves you like I love you.
Okay, so you go around the edge of the tent into the main ebb and flow, and you see, as I said, various people from all sorts of walks of life, like couples and things. But there's just your passive perception is enough. There's a strained feeling to the happiness and the smiles, like that threat almost from Hector, as you came in, seems to have an effect over the whole carnival. As there's this, enforced happiness. So, as you emerge into the crowds of people, the distant sound of trumpets and drums grows louder and louder. At first joyous, but it melds into a cacophony of noise that's almost painful. The tents are moved aside, people lifting them up and moving them out of the way of the main thoroughfare, dragging them away, making a pathway through the jamboree. And with an explosion in the sky of lights and sound, fireworks illuminate the scene as a huge, lavish cart, pulled by a menagerie of animals, rounds the corner of the huge red tent in the distance. On the cart, there is an enormous gilded cage, and it has a gigantic antlion. Do you know the bug, the antlions?
I'm assuming it's a lion-sized ant.
No, it looks like a dragonfly almost.
Really?
Yeah, like the
Cool.
real world bug.
Okay.
It is just ant-lion just put together as a word.
Excuse me.
I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but there is a huge antlion.
Oh, they're cool looking.
Yeah.
Dragonfly ones, or like the tick-looking ones?
The dragonfly looking one.
Oh, neat.
And there is a huge one of those trapped inside this gilded cage. Its large, translucent wings are veined with deep green, resembling oval pieces of fractured glass, and its wings flap and beat as it dances and spins on the float. Acrobats swing from colourful ropes and silks around the cage as the insect screeches and bellows. All around the cart are costumed dancers and tumbling clowns. The performers grin and wave at the gathered crowd as everyone flocks to see the parade. Atop the gilded cage is a tall humanoid figure, decked out merrily in vivid reds and golds. He wears a pale, grinning mask. The figure twirls a long baton, shooting gold, glittering fireworks into the night sky. As he waves to the crowd and pirouettes, the moonlight illuminates his elegant form as if the moon were a spotlight focused only on him. He is without question the star of the show. And as the cart passes, he turns towards you and blows you a kiss.
You turned it, of
The
course.
Antillion?
No. Keep up, mate.
I'm doing this Techna.
Sorry, I'm just so focused on this Antillion, man.
No, the clown, the Heckler looking guy
Oh,
on top.
okay.
Just smile.
Hey Mac,
and
thank you for
wave.
the sub,
Like,
Mac.
damn, it was a cool ass Antillion. Blow me a kiss.
Macbluff, who gets the spin of the wheel? Okay.
I'm already Lord, so I'd vote for these two guys.
Lord.
Make her even
Lord,
larger.
Lord is.
Okay. So, are you just going to stand and watch the spectacle of this go by?
I mean, I returned the kiss because I feel it's a polite thing to do. But other than
Ooh,
that,
it's
yes.
me.
Bjorn.
Oh.
Good
I'm the
choice.
problem. It's me.
Here he comes. What's it going to be?
Wild magic surge, I bet.
Oh, hang on. No. Wrong button. That's the other one. I
Exercise?
closed entries for those things. No, resume. There we go.
Itty bitty Bjorn.
Sorry, I closed entries on the giveaway by mistake. That's the wrong
Ah.
button. Wrong button. Oops, wrong button.
Many
We need the
buttons.
Lord Kasamba wrong button thing. There you go. There it is. It's like, why isn't the wheel working? It's because he didn't press the button. Edgar, you're rapidly dwindling amongst your peers as Bjorn also grows in
Yes.
size.
Lord, me in
Whoa!
gigantic stature.
Wait, does that mean proportionally me and Aaron are back to our normal proportions?
Yeah, I guess you'd be slightly smaller than me, but I'm okay with this because we're both
Yeah.
fucking giant.
But now I look an extra size smaller to you.
Yeah,
I
you look
know.
tiny.
We should
I'm
go
really
and
trying to
fight-
step on you.
And I fit in your hand.
You can have a great sideshow.
Like
just
two of your hands holding me.
Yeah. It's like my heavy armor is actually now a baby Bjorn for Edgar.
You both have so much more legs than me. Please, can like,
I mean,
Uppies,
we all
uppies.
have two legs. Edgar.
Just mention.
I will absolutely give Edgar uppies if he asks for it.
As you swing Edgar and Sporlax up
Yay!
onto your
Look at
shoulder.
the strangest parents. Well, look, so I figured we can either
You-
follow Hekna,
well,
or
Bjorn,
you guys could go to the hostel.
your sudden increase in size catches the eye of one of these clowns, it seems,
Oh shit!
and you see one of the clowns. She's dressed like the rest of them, in shabby black and white polka dot suits with scuffed bright red boots. She's riding a unicycle and is just constantly moving as she comes hurtling, careening towards you, scattering the people who are in front of you watching the parade. And she just starts wheeling around you, just seemingly unable or unwilling to stop. And she's a sight to behold. Like, she has huge bundle of pink hair teased into a cotton candy-like texture. And as she smiles and revels at this trick that you've pulled, you can see that her teeth are sharp and pointed. And
Fuck, man.
as she just like
You almost had me.
whoops in joy, her tongue is bubblegum pink.
Ugh. I love it, but it's gross.
She has a massive red nose on her face. And
She could have been born with it. We don't know. Don't judge the clown born.
passive perceptions, please.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Passive perception is
16.
11.
19.
Damn, you're wise.
Okay, so Edgar and Esmeralda, the two of you with that passive, you can see it's doing a good job, but sometimes the nose moves slightly wrong. Like, you know, it's a big clown nose, but it's like, it's weird. The way it shifts sometimes is a bit weird. Anyway, she just hurtles around you, and she's like, "New friends! Wow, cool, rad, Rally Rune von Revalia."
I do an insight check.
Please.
I'm so worried.
Let me show you.
Last time we had new friends, I got pushed off a tower.
Also, Esmeralda, do not fear about your lack of map for too much longer, as I show you the art here.
My concern is still large.
She is.
Oh God.
See.
If not for the teeth, man, just the teeth really.
Oh, it's not loading for me. No.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a 10 on insight. I don't know shit.
Oh, I love this.
Does that map have a face?
Coming.
It does. It's so
Oh,
good.
God.
No,
It's
I'm not
stitched
seeing
up and
anything.
everything.
Might as
Oh
well
my
quickly load.
goodness.
Esmeralda,
Love the lollipop in the hair.
you failed us.
My internet. Being silly.
Hey, Cosmic Llama, good luck. So she's just like spiraling around you. She's like, "Hey, mister, how did you pull that off? That was incredible! Wow, Scorcher!"
Look, sometimes people in another dimension are really like nice to people who are kind of sort of related to us. And cool magic shit happens to us.
Well, you should join the carnival with a trick like that. Don't worry about your noses. You'll be corkers yourselves soon enough.
I can't
noses.
control it. It's not consistent. You know what they say? Like the key to show business is consistency.
And let's have a look here. She's like, "Well, if I could welcome you all here formally, I hope you have absolutely amazing, wild time here at the Revelia. I know it's gonna be incredible. Now, if you're looking for anything, well, I think
What's
I
going
can
to
point
be
you in the right
incredible?
direction. Now, are you guys like following her as she's spinning around? You just waiting for her to come around each time.
I mean, I assume she's gonna be doing loops and stuff. So as soon as she comes around, like I'm watching her, but I'm not gonna like be turning around in circles.
It's like we're in like a triangle. We
She
have
looks
our
disappointed.
backs like to each other, and then she's just around us at like triangle
Okay.
formation.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. At any given
Edgar's
time,
in-
one of us has eyes on her.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. But she's like,
You said that the Reveille is
She's
going to
very
be
good looking.
incredible. Is there something particular happening?
yes! One of the most magical places in all of the multiverse! Something magical happening every day!
What's today's magical thing?
Oh, just you wait and see. Although, if you're new here, oh, you poor dears, you won't be allowed into the big top yet. But don't worry, I'm sure that you'll be there soon enough. And don't worry, just keep your eyes on the sky and you can catch a rerun if you're lucky. And as you look up, there is a vast pane of glass with a frame around it, suspended on a huge cluster of balloons floating through the sky. And you can see that it has like advertisements and reruns of scenes from the carnival just playing across it. I think it's called, I can't remember exactly where the sidebar is, but I think it's called the Hekiatron.
That's great.
Heck nah, dude. So like, how do we get invited into the big top? Actually, I just want to hang out with Heckna. How do we hang out with that guy?
Maybe if you catch his eye, although I'm sure with tricks like this you will.
He blew a kiss to us earlier. Like, kind of caught it already, man.
He did not. Wow, that is incredible. Absolutely.
Something happened to your audio, John.
What? Oh no.
Your audio got all
You're good, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He did not. That's absolutely stonking. Oh my goodness.
He seems very
Glad-
charming.
I'm glad
Such
John
a-
redid that for us.
Such a joyful new friend we have here, yes?
New friends in the carnival. Look, what can I tell you? I can give you some directions. What are you looking for?
Oh, well, I'm so curious, mate. That giant red ball, may I try it on your nose there?
My nose, I need it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks so
Edgar, you
fun.
can't just go asking to try on people's noses, man. It's 2023.
And she
Edgar gives like a
repeats.
knowingly nod, like.
She repeats what she said before. She's like, "Don't worry. You'll be caucus too soon."
Caucus? I'll be caucus?
Caucus, Korkers.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Also, the greeting.
You mean clown?
The greeting that they have been saying to you is also not anything you recognize. This Roddy Rune vor Revelia. Yes, it's come up a couple of times already.
Huh.
She wheels about. She's like, "If there's nothing else, I really should catch up with the parade."
The story is. Do we want directions to the hostel?
Yes, we just got
Do you
here.
have a map?
We would like
You
to
have
really
maps,
be able
right?
to appreciate the carnival in its full entirety, but we're so tired we can't, I think, really get involved in everything yet. Is
Yeah.
there a place
Actually,
we
sorry.
can stay?
Bjorn, just to finish what you were saying there before, when you mentioned not knowing that word, she's like, "Oh, well, that's our language here in the carnival. It's called gobbledygook."
Is that a real word in real life?
No.
Cockers?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, there's a whole fucking language in this thing.
All right, cool.
But and she
I wasn't
says,
sure if it was like
Mhm.
a synonym for busker or something. I don't know.
yeah, fair. I mean, you can kind of guess, like, from context what's meant each time, and you think she might mean, and you might become part of the carnival.
Great.
But she's like, "Don't you worry, you wonderful large thing. You'll pick it up soon enough. After all, you're here forever now."
What?
I heard that already.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. We have been told we can't leave.
Me neither.
And she's
That's what they told us in Sand Place too, and then we killed everyone there.
She's like, "So?" And she's like, still.
She's like,
And what? So I couldn't get the whole image from the PDF, unfortunately. But she does actually have the unicycle too.
yeah.
That's funny. Cool. So yeah, like a map to the hostel, or just take us there, whatever you have time
You
for.
already know that, you clever clogs. Whoops. Yes, you can stay at the hostel. It is a safe place to have a nice little kip. And of course, you can get all of the tasty treats over at the food court. Now, have you got your tickets?
We have a ticket
A ticket?
to the carnival.
Oh, then you clearly have not been over to the ticketing booth. Ooh, come on. You
So-
need...
so-
Yes.
So ticketing booth, then hostel.
Ah, that sounds like a plan. Look at you. Aren't you a man of action? A large man of action. And,
Look, man, you're not going to woo me. The last woman who did that pushed me off a tower.
and she's like, "Yes, complimentary for all first-time arrivals here at the carnival. There are complimentary tickets to be had if you make your way." And she points in the direction that it is to the ticketing booth, and then off to the hostel you go. Have a little kip, have some of the delectable treats over at the food court, and then you can enjoy everything the carnival has to offer.
Oh, please tell me, what is your favorite treat? I might want to try it.
Good.
Brains, man. She's like a zombie or something.
I'm not gonna eat what she makes.
Whoa, Edgar's voice got so hella deep in there.
I'm not doing it.
You can't make me.
Edgar grows 2 sizes.
She pauses just for a moment, like going back and forth on the unicycle, like wheeling it back and forth to keep the balance. And she looks down. She's like, My favourite. Well, at the moment I'm rather fond of the pop-ups and, of course, the deep-fried Cruncher Munch.
One of those is the bug. I
That
can fucking
sounds-
guarantee it.
Very toothsome.
I don't know why I'm playing Bjorn is so suspicious of carnivals, but I like it.
Like just
I mean, Brody
I-
probably doesn't have any carnivals, so he's like, why is this fun business?
why does
Probably
this
wrong.
give me
Where's the
appeal?
trap?
I just have trust issues now for the entire arc.
I've never seen a place of forced happiness. Like, what is...
Why would you put a tent in the woods? The woods are right there. You could be in the woods.
You can do other things with tents.
Now, let's have a look here.
Is this me? Like, is it Stockholm syndrome or does clown music fucking slap?
No, I've been vibing to this music.
I'm worried.
This is from
Getting its
Sirenscape's.
claws into us.
This is from Sirenscape's Wild Beyond the Witchlight stuff.
Wow.
It's super good. I love it.
Yep. Everyone do check out our Sirenscape affiliate link if you want to get some cool music and sound effects for your games too. He said in Pinky's voice. There you go. Jump in on that.
There's some words that John says that I'm not sure if they're a made-up language or British
Or
slang.
British. Yeah. Hey,
Because kip could be arrest in any language.
Kip is asleep, yeah.
Okay. In British
And
or
that,
like
right?
Yeah.
in go-
No.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
in England.
not in gobbledygook?
No. Okay.
Do we use kip in Canada? We don't.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like we have enough Brits and Scots like we think we would.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, she points out those two things to you, and she says, "Look, I tell you what, I am sick to death of this thing." And she like reaches into her clown costume and pulls out this folded parchment, and as she unfolds it, revealing what you can see there, it just like it goes, oh, that's
Jesus
better.
Christ.
I told you not to fold me up.
Oh, Sparlux is gonna love this guy.
I pulled it up. Immediately pulled it up.
She's like, yes, well, this is Matthew. Matthew Map McNally.
I got
Does he
the
respond
joke.
to it?
And he's like, the map's, the little face on the side of the map's like, pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Matthew.
We have a mushroom you totally get along with.
Don't see the connection. I was once human, don't you know? But I was such
Oh
a
my.
good guide that Heckner turned me into this living map. It's
How
Congratulations.
do you feel?
he seems quite pleased about it. He's
Okay.
like, he says, he's like,
Hey.
Heckner thought it would be a laugh and a half, and it sure was, right? Gotta love that guy. What a genius.
Is this Dora the Explorer?
And let's see here.
Yeah, Matthew.
Matthew.
Great
Yeah.
name. My God.
I thought his name was going to be Matthias.
Another good one as well. Another good one. It does actually have the H in it for Matthew. It's like
Matthew.
Mapheu.
Wait, so it's Matthew.
It's Matthew, but with a P instead of the T, yeah.
No, but like if it's a PH, then it's Matthew.
But then when you say it, it doesn't become Matthew.
No, it doesn't.
You gotta make it Matt.
Matthew.
Matt Hugh.
And
We'll put it in the chat so everyone can know what I'm talking about.
Matthew
Matthew.
takes up where Pinky left off. He's like, "You've got to try the treats at the food court. You never know what you're gonna get there. Some treats will give you a boost, but some will turn your stomach sour. Most of the meat's
Do
pretty
you
stable.
eat, Matthew? Can you eat?
And nibble here or there, and nibble here or here.
Where does it go?
Oh, you know, all goes to good use. All goes to good use. Keeps me supple and geographically accurate."
All right, Bjorn vomits, but all right. It's bigger than his normal vomit because it's one size category larger.
Pinky says, "I better catch up with that parade." And Mapu's like,
Oh.
"Pff, as if they need you. They probably even missed you. Gone."
Okay, Matthew, Why is she in a rush to catch up to the parade? What happens when they catch up? What happens if you fall behind?
Well, everyone has their place, their job, their thing to do. Mine is to guide and give you the best time possible. Come on.
What's Pinky's?
One of the performers, of course.
Okay. So there's going to be a show later?
There are always
In the big
regular
tent?
shows, of course, but
Right.
I'm afraid I must say that certain areas will be off limits until a potential heightening of station in the future.
So we have to gain status to enter the big tent? Or to hang out with Hecna?
If one is invited, one might continue onwards into the inner workings of the carnival. Yes.
All right, cool.
Have you been to the Midway Games yet? You got to try your hand there. That's the best way to get yourself more tickets, and then you can spend them at the souvenir shop. Anything you fancy.
I fold them up and give them to Edgar.
I told them.
That's for your mushroom, pal.
Yeah. Oh, Spoilax here, a new friend to talk to. They're like,
They have the same exact voice. One's accent is thicker.
Watch yourself, Bjorn. I don't sound anything like that bastard.
well,
Sorry. Can Matthew say something next?
yes, Spoilax, it may
You
have been
folded him
harder
up.
to
Sorry, you
hear.
can't.
Oh, shit.
Shame.
Love that shit. It's a good voice. I love it. All right, hostile.
Pinky.
Sorry, ticket booth.
Pinky seems things seem to be in control here. She's like, well, go have jub, and above all, don't forget to smurg.
Thank you.
You know what's funny?
Thank
I caught
you.
all of that. Totally understood it, man. I'm like a linguist.
I do like how in the module they've put it that the GM doesn't have to constantly do the map. It's like if you fold him up, he'll shut up. So it's like he only speaks when addressed, unfolded and
Okay.
addressed.
That
Yeah.
is nice.
Right.
I'm glad that I wasn't being an asshole. That's just how you play the map.
Yeah. Edgar, you remember in Descent into Avernus when the bloody map, the cartographer would just keep piping up out of nowhere?
Yeah, yes.
It's
it
like you're
should make
playing-
me jump sometimes. Like,
It's like you're playing a video game and
At least,
the tutorial guy starts talking again.
right. At least with Avernus, it's in Sirenscape, so I didn't have to do it.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
right.
it's cool. Okay.
Let's
So-
hit that ticket booth.
Let's head on over. I have another screen for you. Map you up close and personal.
Oh
Here
no.
he is.
Oh god.
Oh god, indeed.
Oh
Here you are.
fuck. Is he
I
made
mean,
of human skin?
It's like Cassandra from Doctor Who.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Moisturize me.
So there you go, friends. Just for you. To...
I'm gonna scroll it slightly over to the right so I don't have to look at that.
Yeah. That's what my skin
gonna-
looks like after a Japanese winter.
Edgar's looking straight at his face.
Body's like,
I
he's
was-
beautiful. Yeah, chat doesn't get to scroll away. So minimizing the clicks of minimized windows across the world.
I'm zooming in as far as I can to crop out the face.
So you're in that southern section there at the moment.
Okay,
You can
by the gate,
see,
the-
yeah. And so yeah, you're gonna start heading towards the ticket.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's have a look here.
I'm perpetually thinking about how my compatriots did not get a good night's sleep, and then we fought a clown army,
Yeah.
and I'm doing great.
I'm very happy for you. This is definitely not quite as
Not
friendly
only
as
did I
it
get a
usually
good night's
is.
sleep in the tower, I got an instant long rest after that fight.
Okay. So yeah, you start to make your way through the crowds. I can't find it, so I'm trying to find the the random encounter tables. They've got some random encounter tables.
Ooh,
So just to
that's
get-
like fun.
A bit of
I
flavor.
guess we don't have any.
Yeah.
What's going on? Well, it's just things that you see, remember those cool
okay.
ones we saw in the City of Cats.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool, actually. Yeah.
Not you. You went there.
We see a bunch of cats.
Damn it, where is it? The Jolly Jamboree. some of the adventure hooks that are non like our homebrew campaign ones are cool. Like one of the adventure hooks is called "Exit Pursued by a Bear." So basically, just a bear chases you through the barrier into the.
Oh my god,
carnival.
amazing. Is it just Nightbjorn? He's like, wait for me, guys!
Right.
Oh my god, I shifted too hard. I'm in my full shift form. Wait, what? This is the wrong accent.
Okay, let's go across the
Still
screen.
thinking-
Let's go across the
still thinking
screen
what's
here.
Rolex.
Edgar, as you make your way towards the ticketing booth, roll me a d8, please.
D8. 2.
A 2. Okay. As you're walking towards the ticketing booth, you overhear a conversation from a couple of the revelers that are walking by, and one of them's asking the other about a missing friend, it seems. Oi, where's Fizzguts? I ain't seen him in moons. And the other one says, Fizzguts? Oh, personal invitation from the Chandler of Flesh. All right, yeah. And they keep walking past, like, nervously smiling and laughing forcibly over the...
Can I creep up to one of those guys and ask them a question?
Sure, of course.
Okay. I lean in real close,
Grinning at
behind
each
them.
other. Mhm.
Yeah. I said, and I too have a creepy grin, and I say, "What's a Chandler of Flesh?"
Oh, new carnival goers? You wanna
It's my first day.
head towards the souvenir shop, mate, and go to the toy maker's table? Huh? Yeah. And they
God.
rush off into the crowd.
Okay, cool. See you. And that to the list after Hostel, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna compile a list of things to ask the map about, so we can only so we only need to open it up
Efficient
once
use.
twice. Yeah.
Like a media agenda.
Okay, so as you make your way through, you do see what is very clearly the ticketing booth, and a crowd surrounds this red velvet booth, denoted by a carved wooden sign that reads, "Get your tickets here!" So it's dead giveaway, really.
Is there a long line?
I think that's when we get our tickets.
Well, from Esmeralda's shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely on the shoulder. Yeah, you have a good bird's eye view of everything.
As you get
10 feet up.
I
closer,
can see that from far away.
as you get closer, in front of the booth, there is a fountain that is spewing out water droplets that are shaped like little tickets, like all over the place. And the people are kind of jumping and trying to catch them and squabbling over them. Hey, thanks for the follow. And you can see the people dressed in the crowd. They're all dressed in wild, colourful clothing, and they're conversing with one another loudly, laughing and shouting. Eventually, the line moves forward, and you see, as you get closer, that operating the booth is a doll-like person, wearing a frilly pink dress, her blonde hair in tight ringlets. Strings of red tickets are attached to her limbs and clothing, and this marionette pulls out strings of tickets, folds them up, and hands them to the people in line before you. With tickets in hand, they head off into the carnival with whoops and cheers, and the operator turns to you and beckons you forward. And let me show you good old Polly.
Like Polly Pocket.
Here she is.
There it is.
Ollie.
Oh. God.
Why did you show us this?
I would be horrified in
I'm-
real life. Love the picture. Horrified in real life.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
Good
going
lord.
to bed in 15 minutes, man. I can't look at this. I'm gonna have nightmares.
As
But
you
I'm
go
sorry.
forward, the head kind of lolls to one side and the jaw starts flapping. Ruddy room von Revalia, where been smoky instant bundaboon? You must have come here for your free ducats. Otherwise, how are you gonna pay for all the lovely thingamabobs?
Yes,
She
we're here for
says.
the Tuckets.
Her mouth
I was hoping
hangs,
to do it with platinum, but yeah, I guess I'll get some tickets, please.
and her mouth is hanging wide, like in this puppet-like grin, as she waits for a response. Is the box text I was trying to get to the end of, but yeah, never gonna get to the end of it.
Oops.
No, it's fine. I'm joking. But as you're speaking back to her, she just the jaw's just hanging there, waiting. And
Right.
as you said you come to get your tickets there?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I can't wait.
We love
You-
clowns.
And dolls.
So what do I get here? You see a couple of people leaping and grabbing the tickets. They're like, idiots, you get it for free over here. And there are other people in line, like just like looking at them and smirking. And they got like handfuls of these tickets that came out the fountain. They're like going off into the back into the carnival, and they get like 2 meters away, and the tickets just disappear because they're just illusion spells. And everyone just laughs. And they're like, stupid rubes. And you see, let's see here. Yes, as you say that to Polly, she pulls 3 strips of tickets from her dress, folds them up into little booklets, and hands one to each of you. And each of them has 10 red tickets. Please make a note of that.
Do you need? Okay.
These tickets, as the mouth starts flapping again, are the currency of the Revelia. The tickets are required to get food, paid for accommodation, and play games in the Midway. The Midway is a good place to earn more tickets. All of the tickets are provided by Heckner himself. Now, I'm afraid that I cannot and will not issue any more tickets after these initial what's the word I'm looking for?
Complimentary.
Complimentary, thank you. It's like compulsory, is it? No, that's not right.
You must take these tickets.
These complimentary tickets are a one-time offer only.
How do we get more?
As I said, you
Midway
must win
games.
them in the Midway
Oh,
games.
I see. Apologies, I'm very tired.
Perhaps if you have anything to sell. I believe the strange feathered fellow over at the Lost and Found has a penchant for trinkets from beyond.
I dare say we find something today.
Oh,
I'm sure we'll make our way over there in the morning.
Morning.
That's pretty cool.
Well, may Lady
Oh.
Luck shine on you and you survive the night.
Huh?
Thank you. It's probably moon all the time, isn't it?
Oh, no, 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 no. It comes and goes and comes and goes. One little bit of advice if you want to survive. Do be kind to all of the marionettes and things like myself around the carnival.
Do we
of course.
I'd like to think we would anyways, but
Providing
of course,
such
you're
a
most
wonderful
helpful.
service.
Thank
tip
you.
you? Can I tip you? Do you take tips?
Oh, not at all. No, this is a purely complimentary booth and everything here is free, but only once. The others, like me, at the hostel will leak to you and look after all of your needs there, although I have heard they're having a bit of a ghost problem at the moment.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I'm sorry to hear that, yes. Maybe you can help them.
Perhaps we can.
Sounds
Would you like to be
good.
helpful?
Thanks, Polly.
You're welcome. Next,
I
please.
dab her up. We do like fist bumps and whatever.
Now, as you turn to move away from the ticket booth, there is a group of surly-looking revelers. And they've got, like, brightly coloured vests on and, the same patterns that you saw on Marlowe's face, kind of like across their arms and things. And they come over. Nice booklets of tickets you've got there. Wanna...
Yeah. Well, we just got here.
Oh, did you? New to the carnival? Did you know about the ticket tax?
Did you know about the me killing you
New
tax?
to bullying.
Do you hear that, fellas? Little Fuzzy Chops here. Well, Big Fuzzy Chops here thinks he's a bit
Very
something.
large fuzzy chops. The 10-foot bear man.
Second check, like. Wait a minute.
2 10-foot tall people looming over top.
Oh, damn
Sorry,
it.
how many guys are there?
We only hit 2 out of 3 on the Holy Trinity of Creepy for Cosmic Llama. We've got to find the third. What's the third? It's not the human leather speaking map. He said. Maybe. Okay. So yeah, you roll intimidation with advantage there, Bjorn, with your height.
Oh, sweet.
Can I?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was gonna
please
say,
do.
but he's already.
Mhm.
All right. I haven't actually rolled an intimidation. I don't
Well,
think.
if only you had some
Okay.
new dice to roll.
First
Oh my
one
god,
was
what am I thinking? Of course I do. Blue dice. All right, I'm gonna roll
First one
it.
was an
Blue dice.
first.
All right.
First
so
one was an 8. Second one was a 16 plus 3.
Nice.
First one was a 2.
And you also large.
3. So my roll with advantages is 10.
So a
Good
10
start,
and a
good start.
19.
Esmeralda,
Wait, hold on. Do I have guidance?
As you-
Guidance for
as you
Esmeralda?
said-
It'll get better from here on out.
as you said, Esmeralda, you have clearly forgotten your monster hunting days. You're not so scary
Clearly,
anymore.
clearly, I'm
But-
just large and awkward.
Bjorn, you kind of like throwing a little half shift in
Should've
there.
done the roll 20 once. Roll 20 was 25,
They're
24.
like, what are you doing out of your sideshow, freak? And they just like leave and run away.
Guys,
That's
great
compliment.
idea for how we get invited into other things, sideshows.
I mean, they clearly think we're capable. Perhaps if nothing else works out, we can have a little
Well-
slideshow.
Well, if they believe in us,
Do you believe in you?
Welcome in,
do
Tarot
you
Gamer.
believe in?
Thanks for the fun. They're doing a couple of Strad sessions a week as well. Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy,
Nice.
enjoy. We are beyond Barovia at the moment. We're in the Carnival, a different domain of dread. But yes, we finished Strad, and this is the continuation of that. Okay. Good to have you. Good to have you. What's the third? Little kids with black eyes that don't talk. They just point and open their mouths and make the hollow, rasping,
Oh,
screaming
yeah.
noise.
Those are pretty bad.
True. I mean, Cosmic Llama.
You got that children in the corn nonsense. Yeah.
We have Children of the Candy Corn here.
Yep.
This is
which was-
You got those
Stick-
creepy Doctor Who kids with the mask
Are
who's
you
like,
my
"Are you my
mommy?"
mommy?" Yes,
I
the
love
one.
those episodes. Oh my god, they were so
Terrifying.
good.
Cosmic Llama,
Oh,
stick
they
with
were
us
from
if you
season
will,
9.
and we'll
Uh,
fulfill your trilogy.
The weeping
Trinity.
angels statues that move when you can't,
Mhm.
when you don't look at them.
Mhm.
That's
Don't blink.
nightmare fuel.
That's a great episode, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that one, what was that? I forget what the monster was, but there was that one. It was like in a big
Silence?
like galactic
Oh.
library. There was like some shit going on there. I forget, that was really cool as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like the dust particles that eat you alive like piranha, right?
I can't remember.
That was a
It's too
creepy
long
one,
ago.
yeah.
It was really
The,
well
Yeah,
done.
it's been a
the
while.
Vashta Narada or something like that.
Mm.
It was really well done. Really well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so having scared off these, what were they called? There was a name for them. Booth
Thugs.
bandits. Booth bandits.
Booth bandits. Great.
And yes, you clasp
Queen Gumar, that's the silence. my man.
securely.
Oh, so
you,
good.
you clasp your booklets of red tickets, the currency of the Revelia, and starts to
We
head
put
off.
them in our wallets away from
Yeah, absolutely.
from booth bandits.
And you start to make your way towards the hostel.
I'm also afraid to ask how comfortable the hostel looks.
It is, well, it's called the Hostile Hostel.
Oh,
So,
I mean, it's good we have smacker marketing, I would assume.
but like style is spelled S-T-Y-L-E.
But
It's
friends,
pretty cool.
friends have been telling you it is the safest place. So-
Yeah.
So yes, please do come back and join us next time, friends, as we will venture into this hostel and hopefully help them with their ghost problem. Right, okay. A massive thank you to everyone joining us. Thank you for those massive raids coming in at the start there.
This is so much
The
fun to have all you
subs
guys.
and the follows. Thank you all so much. Absolute pleasure, as always. And we are going to draw the lucky winner of our giveaway. So if you're not already in there, jump in there. Tarot Gamer, if you didn't jump in there, please do. Exclamation mark, enter in chat for the chance to win magical markets, lots of mini encounters for shopping expeditions, and NPCs and stuff from the fantastic Scarlet Song. Jump in there and we'll see if we can give you something cool for your adventures. Do check out Scarlet's stuff regardless, as it is very, very cool and doesn't have a V in it. There we go. Try that again. There we go. Good luck, everybody. We shall draw the winner after we've said goodbye to these fine folks. Esmeralda, thank you so much. Who are you on the material plane?
All right. Hello, my name is Merid, and on the material plane, I am here,
Yes.
and I'm here every Thursday evening at this time for a couple
Indeed.
hours, and then I just poof out of existence again.
And
I'm
wait.
also Melon Shrimp in chat. Yes, and I just wait in the void.
Achievements. A pleasure as always. Thank you.
Back at ya.
Bjorn Hubble.
Hello, Shez in real life, Shez Lens in the chat. Yeah, check out my Instagrams. I sometimes post stuff from Japan. I'm here Thursdays as well. 10 p.m. Japan time, baby.
Indeed. Although I get to see you tomorrow, off stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're doing something special.
Yeah. Planning,
Yes.
planning for the future. And another person who I get to see off stream tomorrow, Edgar.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come on, Maren. What the hell?
Should have flown Togi for Tet. Damn it.
And Josh,
Oh.
Josh is joining us as well. So back from Harakir,
Oh,
from the depths of the
yeah.
silence. And
Awesome.
Lexi is joining us, who is my co-Demethrin 5 player over on Patch's channel, QuestJunkiesUK.
Ooh.
So yeah, it should be a good bunch.
It sounds like we're plugging something, but we're not. You can't watch it. It's
Sorry.
private.
This could have happened off stream, this conversation.
Yeah, good. Didn't.
We enjoy each other's company. What can we say?
Edgar, you were saying.
We're such teases.
I am Mason in real life, residing in the Florida world.
Florida
And-
man.
If you would like to talk or
Florida
chat,
boy.
I am Edgar Phelan in the chat.
Yes, and in the Discord, jump into that Discord.
Sorry.
Thank you
Yes.
kindly, thank you kindly. And actually, yes, we are teasing things annoyingly about tomorrow, but it is for a good cause, as we will be using our playtested things in Chacenta's Tyranny next week, and then again the full-on Blades in the Dark one-shot featuring the fantastic Guy Sklanders from How to Be a Great GM and our good friend Dedozy Gamer, as well as Esmeralda, One Marin, and Patch from QuestJunkiesUK, and a
gonna
certain
be so good, I
491
can't
Phantom over there, mod extraordinaire. Yes, it is going to be a fantastic stream, part of a fantastic event, as we are honoured to be invited to and joining. Down, too big for screen. Sorry, everybody. Resize that a bit. Fit. There we go. We are very honoured and happy to be part of the fantastic Greyhawk Megastream fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital that is Greyhawk Legends. We are joined by all of these amazing people, including our first big raid today, GM Workshop, and all of those incredible people you can see there. Blue Box RPG, Jay of the Lord Kasamba fame himself, Trollord Games, Darling Creepshow, Superior Adventurers Guild, our stream team buddies, Phantom NJ, and more. You can jump in to any of the sessions that weekend. Your donations will get you into a fantastic prize draw and have the chance to influence what's going on screen as well. And this is going to be our first full-on Blades in the Dark game, so we're very, very
It's gonna be
excited.
very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool. I've had so much fun reading through all the rules and everything. It's going to be an absolute blast. And we'll be playing in Greyhawk, so it is a non-D&D game in a D&D setting, so it should be very interesting. There is a very, very nice city which was recommended by Lord Kasamba himself called Ravensrook, which is apparently ideal for a heist. So I'm looking forward, after getting my head around the rules and knowing what kind of place we're looking for, to dive into the lore of that city and find somewhere for you to heist good and proper. Right.
If Twitter is any indicator, there are about to be a lot of non-D&D games in D&D settings.
True. Exclamation OGL in chat. If you would like to see the open letter that you have the ability to sign if you have not already, please do. And support all the cool third-party people that we love so much. And not the idiots in boardrooms that we don't love so much.
Did you
Okay.
hear about the CEO and her leaked statement?
Leaked or leaked?
That's another time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyways, yes.
It's my bedtime.
No worries. Yeah, everyone, check out D&D Shorts if you want the lowdown on everything that's going on. Very good,
Yeah.
very good summaries. Okay, thank you, everybody. So we are going to wrap things up there. You can find us back here in 10 hours' time when we kick off Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They are up against the Coven of Hags in the mountaintop lair, and it is ramping up very, very soon. Like the next month and a half maybe, that is going to be done. It is rattling towards the conclusion of that campaign, and then we'll be back with our first Candlekeep Mysteries of the year. Cannot wait to meet up with Cuz Daisy and the Kentucky Crew, as they are now known. Before Sunday night, Monday morning, depending where you are in the world, we'll be back with Hunger of Ithrin, back beneath the ice of Icewind Dale, and then it's out of the abyss. And then back to the carnival with our Mapu friend here to lead the way. So, Do join us for any of those that you are able. It's always a pleasure to see you all, wherever and whenever you are. But let us send one of you lucky folks a copy of Fabulous Things from Scarlet. So let me get into that giveaway there. Let me refresh, make sure everybody's in there. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone, today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have a bunch of people in. I'm slowly weeding out these evening sessions for me so I can get home a bit earlier. And I'm gonna miss these big groups of North Americans enjoying some terrifying D&D over their breakfast.
Right.
Oh, nice Tarot Gamer. That's good to see. Apparently they've had 10,000 more signatures since Tarot Gamer signed last week. That's amazing. Okay, I am closing those entries. Good luck, everybody. Today's copy of the fabulous work of Scarlet Song goes to Famior. Congratulations, our friend over there in the Netherlands. We know that will get some good use as we will send it your way. Famior, congratulations, mate. I hope you can have fun delving into Scarlet's work, and you know it's going to be good stuff. Join us. As I said, we have 2 more sessions this week, so 2 more chances to win if you're able to jump into those as well. Thank you, everybody. We are going to head off raiding ourselves. Let's just pay that raid chain forward. All those wonderful raids coming in today. Thank you all. Who is on? Let's see if any of our stream team buddies are on. Nope, but a couple of our good friends are streaming. Let's go and see what our good mate, the fabulous painter Mike Mones, is all about at the moment. He's a decent fella and a top-notch bloke and a very good painter, so do enjoy what's going on over there. Say hello from us and give them a follow, as they are an awesome streamer, and will be joining us on the channel to do a little one-shot sometime in the near future. Alright, my friends, that is all for today. You know what to do. Stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasuminasai!
It's me!
Hello and welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clap Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure!